Hello everyone, I'm the Fitness Kid and you are watching a video on 3 quotes to live your life by. You can use these to, unleash your best self, to achieve your goals, to be happier, just to make your life generally better. So, let's jump right into it. So, quote number 1 is a pretty interesting one, and a year ago I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper because it really impacted me. I just saw it online and I was like, that really it just stood out to me. It was like I was like, wow, that's a great quote, a great sentence. So I wrote it down on a piece of paper and it's been sitting in my desk for a year. So here's the piece of paper. It's a true story. This really happened. The date is on here and it says. The quote is, "You've got to get up every morning with determination to go to bed with satisfaction." From George Coromer. So you've got to get up every morning with the determination to go to bed with satisfaction. So I think this means it's just if you don't feel fulfilled at night, I feel like being at night is a time where you really reflect on your day, and if you aren't fulfilled, if you don't feel happy, if you don't feel like you put out all the effort that you should have, then I think your day really wasn't worth it. You might have got some stuff done, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. So when you start living where you think, okay, what will pay off, not maybe in the next minute, not the next hour, but what will bring me pleasure and success and help me achieve my goals long term, in a month, in a year, in a decade, whatever it could be. When you start thinking like that, you are so much more productive, you can get so much more done. So that's the first quote. Let's jump into number 2. Number 2 is, "Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't." So an football player and NFL player said this, Jerry Rice, and this just is saying that if you do things now, if you put in hard work now, it'll pay off tomorrow, it'll pay off in the future. So it's in the same lines, in the same category as the other quote, but it's a little more focused on just saying that really you need to remember that things you do now will pay off in the future. So if it's a lot of things that people do now are focused on short-term pleasure, that's how your brain's wired. It wants to be happy now, to feel good now. But then that sacrifices your long-term happiness and your long-term success and productivity and all those things. So that's why people, spend time just wasting time watching TV or doing things they don't want to do, or just going to a 9-to-5 job and not working to get out of that, even if they don't enjoy it, if they don't want to be in that situation, but they just don't work for whatever they want because they think it's not going to give me pleasure or fame or success or productivity or whatever it could be right now. So really just keep in mind that whenever you're trying to make a contribution to your goals, or you're trying to work, and you just need to get down and just do it, just remember that quote. Just, "Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't." Because tomorrow you will be better than the people who didn't do what you did. You will be more successful, more happy, just have a better life in almost every way than them. So that's number 2. Let's head into number 3. So number 3 is actually on my wall. I have it framed, and it is by Gandhi, and the quote is, "Be the change you want to see in the world." So this is a little bit larger than just working on your goals. What it is saying is, if there's something that's wrong in the world that you think needs to be changed, then go out there and be that change. Go work to change the injustices. So I started this YouTube channel because I thought, hey, there's a lot of people out there who don't have good, health advice. They're overweight. What is it? Over 30% of U.S. adults are obese. 60% are overweight, something like that. Like, that's a lot of people, and I think it's just because of a lack of knowledge, not because they don't have it inside themselves to lead a healthier lifestyle. So that's why I started this, and I knew that I loved it, so why not combine the two and try and do some good. So I saw a problem and I tried to fix it with this, and I'm gonna continue to try to fix it with this, and that's what you should do too. If you see something that's wrong, and it doesn't have to be world changing, it could be something small, like in your workplace. If you think, we need a coffee machine there, or we really need whatever it could be. We really need to start working on this project that could help our company. Don't just put in a recommendation that you should, I don't know, if for a coffee machine that your boss should buy one. Go out there and start, have a lemonade stand or something like that raises money, and then get that coffee machine. If that's your goal, do it. So it doesn't have to be super huge, but just even in the small things in life, if there's something you think that's wrong, that's unjust, whatever it could be, don't just sit there and do nothing. Go try and change it. So those are the 3 quotes. Number 1, by George Cormer on how to, live your best life, achieve your goals. Number 2, by Jerry Rice on how to, once again, just focus on long-term success over short-term happiness and pleasure. And then number 3 is by Gandhi about how to live the life that you want to by helping others and changing what you see that's not right in this world. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.